Last week on Doom Forgotten Realms, the Reign of Rot, we found ourselves traveling for the last 24 days through the Underdark to arrive to this location that was spoken by a mushroom individual that you had saved in a previous locale of the Neverlight Grove. As you've heard about a seed that could potentially stop this corruption from spreading across the rest of the Underdark and likely the material world. As you guys took and embarked upon this mission, giving a blessing towards you all and heading out. Coming across many encounters in your way and surviving many trials and acts and doing some accidental work here and there, but you begin to manage your way. Eventually, on the day of the last day of the 23rd day, you begin to eventually arrive towards the location as you saw a rather gnomish individual coughing, struck in with the plague of whatever corruption has spread around these fungal domes, as went by the name as Pebbles, as he had worshipped and follower of a beholder that he believed was captured down below, as he believes he's still alive and hoping to find him and redeem him and follow the path. But you could tell this gnome was beyond saving as he was coughing black blood, and rather his body and complexion was serious in due as he wandered into the cavern, hoping that you'd follow him in suite. As you guys did, but you made sure to put your masks on as you are delved into the depths unknown to what you would see. As you had seen a rather flickering, glowing lights, sputtering, illuminated mold, and rather blankets of moss, bruised and purplish and blue, protruding out of the ground. As you begin to move further into the depths, you begin to realize this place was rather a graveyard for fungal creatures, as the servants of the Zugmoid had arrived here. Many servants and dead creatures resided in here, myconids that have been turned and corrupted and twisted, calling themselves the Spore of the Zigmoid, the Demon Queen herself. As you had come across a rather great pile of fecal matter, as they were harvesting it for some current reasons, using these rather large creatures, bovine cows that resided in the Underdark, as they were using its manure, continuously mixing it with mushrooms and foraging out, as it was guarded by many myconids that were corrupted in the making of the mutts. As you had seen these eye creatures around the surfaces, small creatures full of gas, as you guys had made plans to evacuate this place as soon as possible, making your way clearing as much as you can, but realizing quickly enough some of you were doused in this psychic attack when some of them blew up, causing you to eagerly want to feast, consume fungus, and putrid fungus at best, as some of you had eaten through some of the fungus that had been contaminated with some of the fecal matter, and some of you with just merely the fungus that's been pulsating and pussing out, as eating basically decayed ruins of what was once beautiful in a lifetime. Some of you had turned and twisted, learning that you were contaminated, and some of you managed to resist the temptation of becoming the next myconid likely infected that would have followed the queen until death's door. As you guys eventually cured as much as you could out of the corruption, some of them still rather corrupt and still making their way across the path leading further, coming across more gaseous forms, destroying them along your path, and eventually making your way further into the depths, realizing there's much more to be seen. A creature in the wall with the teeth and mouth embedded, groaned here, eating and feasting, it seems, off of the mushrooms here, for some purpose, some reason. So you had seen a drow that was infected and ready to kill on sight, a few more myconids, an Ukuto that was infected, as you had slain them and killed them, and made your distance away from the spores, as you were not wanting to be contaminated once more, and being the urge to eat more fungi. As you had cleared out the room, eventually seeing a trap room, seeing 3 dretches twisted and tangled by a trap, as they're slowly being consumed as we speak, as they're long dead, seeing this place as a death trap. As we continue our adventure, hopefully to find the mushroom or the seed, and get the hell out of this place. So that is our recap.
Thank you very much, Red. Sorry about that.
As Vic is next
Hey,
on
Red.
recap.
Noted.
Alright, I gotta find the right map here. That's funny, actually. My Cindy's group is actually running the other sequel to Doom Forgotten Realms. The one just came out literally a month ago. It's the one that goes at 15 to 20, which is pretty interesting. Our first session's this week.
Cool.
It's kind of interesting, actually, because it actually interconnects with this campaign. They are traversing the Underdark as well. That's corrupted. Alright. Fun map. As you have lost your damage dealer, I wish you luck.
Can you reorientate us on this map? Like, where did we come from?
You came from this way. You drew maps, remember? You dropped purple lines.
Okay, just making sure.
And there's nothing down there. Just an empty pocket.
Oh. Okay.
But you saw a trap right here. It's consuming and swallowing these creatures. You see a path up top, but up there, and Horik, you see silhouettes and shadows down here. As you can obviously notice, there are creatures awaiting.
I will call upon Doug, for there are baddies down south.
Do we want to check the other way first?
There's a northern unknown.
Up to you guys. If you want to check north or south first.
Yeah, let's check north first.
I think if we know, if there's bodies down there, we don't want to. Yeah, we can take north first.
Is there anything up in this area?
You notice it's a tunnel that leads further in. Goes around. So you can take that path and leads to a tunnel on the other side.
If it goes further in,
Yeah, let's clear the south part first. Then.
yeah, clear south first.
Aren't y'all infected? Do y'all want me to go ahead? Y'all shouldn't be getting any more of those spores in you.
I mean,
I don't have it.
definitely me and Nessies that have it right now.
Once,
I thought
once
Doug
we
had it.
rest, I can help.
He would have had it, but he has a really high con.
Must be
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Alright. Let's go to it.
As you go around the corner,
I'm
Doug, nonchalantly, the creatures begin to react with you. As you horrifically see, Doug, you see 3 infected Durgar and a drow. You also see like 8 appendages coming out from the ceiling. As you see another Dryda corrupt this time, covered in spores. I'd like your roll initiative.
That was fast.
Oh, he's kind of out in the open, Doug. As you can see, they were originally plucking mushrooms from the mold and stalactites here, as they were potentially harvesting, as the creatures seem fit to look at you as a threat, as their instincts go in, as you are foreign.
Remember, guys, no fire.
Still.
Alright, Doug will rage. And I guess I'll just attack. Oh, jeez. To make room for them anyway. Alright, I'll stand here. I'm gonna attack just the normal zombie-like creature.
Okay.
The top there. To hit for 18.
Wow.
Then I'll cleave into the Drider for 8. And I'll make a second attack for 14.
On who?
Yeah, so the main attacks were on
Okay.
the zombie. Just trying to take that one out.
I'd like you to roll me a con save twice as you attack it. You might be infected by this creature.
Oh, jeez. That's not good.
As you are diseased. As you also take...
Welcome to the club, Doug.
you lose 1 maximum hit point to your HP count. As this disease is like the similar disease you had prior before the infected disease on your character. As you remember the same one. As this one will slowly kill you gradually every hour. So every hour it'll take a D8 out until you remove the infection. Or the disease. Or until you die.
Alright.
So basically you got like necrosis. As you swing into again, the spore zombie, gotta roll a con save here. It dies.
Alright. That will end my turn.
Ophelia.
Can't see anything, so I'm about to move in. 5, 10. Alright, I see Doug right there and a. Is the Drider or just a Drow?
It's a Drider that's infected. As you see little like faces on them. As the faces on them are spore creatures. As they're about to scream. As they have built into their flesh is tiny shriekers.
Let me see what spell I have. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on it.
Okay. What's the save?
DC 16.
7.
Wisdom.
Succeeded. Roll me damage.
Oh, Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a sucker miss.
Oh, it does nothing? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sucker miss. I'll cast Shillelagh on myself as well, and I'll have to move back. 5, 10, 15.
Alright, the Spore Servant will try to stab Doug. 20. For 3 damage since you are raging. Horik.
Alright. I'm going to throw a burst of thunder at the drow. So close.
Sorcerer Burst on the Drow? Or, oh, on this guy? Okay, that's a hit.
This one, yeah. For 5 thunder. I'm not gonna move, and the homunculus will also throw the mighty chicken wing of justice.
Chicken wing of justice. I love
I think 12 is a miss.
it. Yes.
Chicken wing has failed us. That is all.
Okay, Vic can't see what's going on, but knew Doug ran, so she is going to. Where's Doug? This is Doug. So I will stop there, and this is a Drider. Ooh, I'm going for the Drider. I'm going to use my whip.
$16? No, that's a hit. Yeah, the Drider looks like it's infected, but this one has both its limbs.
Okay, 6 points of damage. I am going to tuck in behind. Nope, I'm gonna stay where I am. I can get Doug and everything. I'm good.
Alright, this Strider kind of begins to... it's unable to use its magic because it's more now like a zombie-like kind of state, but it still makes its attacks, as it kind of attacks you, Vic, 3 times with its foreleg. Natural 1 is going to be a miss. As its little leg kind of begins to move up, it'll take the 19 instead. Get advantage for the second hit, which you miss because it's a 15. But the second one for 24 to hit.
That hits.
As you feel the leg kind of scrape against you, sharp, it does 13 piercing to you. As this creature begins to make its way to Doug. So it will make 2 attacks. They both miss. Isa.
Really can't see much here, so I'm going to need to move forward. At 25 feet, I can see things. I am going to fire, or Ray of Frost. Not fire, Ray of Frost.
Okay.
The guy that, if this guy that's
drowned,
red
yep.
already. Oh, I didn't mean to do advantage, but it doubled, so it didn't matter.
Yep. Roll damage. As you freeze it,
14.
you watch it kind of like Sub-Zero freeze it to ice toe as it just kind of slightly shatters on the ground into a million little pieces.
Ooh, and a little creeped out by that knowledge, and step back a bit.
Alright, this one is going for Doug as well. That's a natural 1. 17 hit you?
Yeah, 17.
It's going to take a 5 as it falls prone on the ground. It's basically going to be here instead, but yeah. But it's going to still have disadvantage, but 17 still hits as it claws you on the ground for 9 slashing, half to 4. Alright, Doug.
Alright. I'm gonna swing on the downed one. Or first I'm gonna give Vic some temporary hit points. 8 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
And then yeah, I'll swing on the downed one. Say 16 hit. Or do I get advantage on that one?
Yep,
Start
you
down?
do get advantage since it's on the ground.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
16 is a hit, yes.
For 18 damage. And I'll cleave into the standing one next to it for 7. I'll take another attack on the downed one.
Ooh.
Oh, it's dead.
As you keep
Probably.
crippling it.
Alright. 5. How tall is the ceiling around here? Is it
15
cramped?
feet high.
Alright, I'll fly over Isa. And 15. Oh, that thing's right there. So big.
And bulbous.
Is this? I thought that was it. What is this?
Sorry, what is what?
It's a
This thing
Drider.
right here.
It's
Like
a
a
drider.
drow
It's,
spider
it's
minotaur.
infected.
To the pool token for some reason. Yeah, I'm going to Starry Wisp it.
Okay. That's a hit.
19. For 10 radiant. And I will use a healing word on Vic. First level. For 11 healing.
Very nice, thank you.
Oh, shit. I'll float back. I can only move like right here.
Go up front. Oh, that is big. I'm going to throw a Burst of Cold at the Rider because it's big. 25 for 8 cold damage. Wow.
Wowee.
Wow. I am going to use 1 charge of the armor for a mass healing word on myself, Vic, and Doug. A grand total of 11 healing for all 3 of us.
Thank you.
I will.
Our disease doesn't restrict our healing, does it?
Your disease?
Yeah.
Gotta double
1
check.
short of max, that's it.
I'm going to move the homunculus.
You can't
to-
regain hit points, so you're stuck with that.
Oh, Doug
I can't regain the maximum hit points, or I can't
You
get any
can't
healing at all.
regain hit points, it says.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus.
I will throw again.
It's
my
the same
chicken
disease
wing
that he
justice.
had with Naziz back in the...
Yeah, that's why I wanted to check. I
It's the same
thought
thing.
it was.
27 on the Drider as well.
Mhm.
For 8 whole damage. The mighty chicken wing strikes again. And that is all we got.
Okay, I would like to toll the dead on the Drider.
It fails.
18 necrotic.
Alright.
You hear that? Loth's calling for you. Go back home.
As you can see, it just
Yeah.
looks at you. It's just like bleeding out fungus out of its mouth.
I'll stay hidden or by my shield by Doug, and that's my turn.
Alright. As the creature begins to screech out in a high-pitched tone, reinforcements are arriving next round. As you see its body begins to screech, you can see little like faces begin to meld out of them as they're like spore faces as they screech out loud. As it's like ringing into your ears as all you hear is the bells as it attacks you 3 times, Vic. 13's a miss, 15's a miss, 25 to hit.
Hits.
You take 17 points of piercing. As a spore creature, keeps attacking Doug. 21 is a hit, I'm assuming, for a bite. For 2 damage. As Iza, you hear the screeching of whatever's going on as you realize that's not good. It's not a good noise.
Not good at all, man. Not good at all. I step forward. And I can see the Duragar, I believe, right?
Right.
It's, yeah, the Duragar, the zombie. Yep.
Going for the Ray of Frost again. 20 to hit for 11 cold damage.
Alright, someone's dead.
Aren't we still near the entrance? We could run.
Yeah, we got this.
Till the next wave comes.
We'll get them too.
I'll give
Alright,
Vic some
rolling these
temporary
guys.
life.
Give me a second. As you see on the ground over across, you begin to see out of the ground begins to erupt some myconids. It's like, join the fray.
Thank you,
What is
Doug.
my goodness?
Going to attack the Drider. 18 damage. And then I'll cleave the Duragar for 10.
Alright, let's go roll con save. It's still up with 1 HP.
Dang it. Alright, oh. I'm gonna keep attacking the Drider though.
15 is a miss.
15 hit. Okay. That's all I got. Oh, my turn.
Alright. Ophelia.
It's getting intense. Ophelia's going to cast Mirror Image on herself.
Okay.
And then she'll rush over here. And she will give Doug a inspiration. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, this myconid begins to make its travel to you guys.
Do you want to just take out the Drider first and then focus on the rest?
Oh, sorry, no, I can't move that far.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds.
yeah, because the Drider's doing a lot of damage.
Okay.
And if these guys can't heal,
Only Doug can heal right now. Go for a burst of acid on the Drider
15
for
is a
50.
miss.
Sheet. Okay. I stand the ground and the homunculus is going for a chicken wing. I should just remember the cantrip. 17.
On the Drider, it's a miss.
Oh god.
He's got an
I
AC.
thought a 17 would hit.
No, it does not.
Okay.
The only reason why Doug's hitting is he's.
I
hitting
did my
Shrub.
best.
His AC is a 19. Remember, it's a high.
Understood.
Okay, I would like to toll the dead on the Drider in front of me.
Okay. 13. It fails.
11 necrotic. Then I would like to use my bonus warrior thing to make a whip attack on him. Or my melee cleric, or war cleric.
Will work. Or priest attack. Okay. That's a miss.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay, I will stay. I'm in a very good defensive position. That's my turn.
Alright, as there is a Myconid Sovereign, a part of their ranks, moving in.
Hey, Michael, what?
Sovereign.
Sweet Jesus.
Big fucking shroom coming our way.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
Yeah, pretty much. As he's gonna hold an attack for a slam. Okay. As the Drider will attack Helia 3 times.
Oh God.
Natural 20. Roll me a 3d6 for your mirror image. 2. What's the number has to be? 1 or 2.
It has to be one of them has to be 3. I think it has to be 3, 4, or 5. Let me double check.
You got what, 3?
Double check. Let me show more. Yeah, if any of the d6 rolls a 3 or higher, one of the duplicates is hit instead.
Okay.
Okay, so 1's gone. Boop, boop, boop.
That was fucking terrifying.
23 to hit.
Let me roll those again.
2d6. Alright, another gone.
One of them gone.
The last one, 11 misses.
Yep.
Visa. I want to see what that crit would do in damage.
Oh wow. Okay. I couldn't see
so
what
yeah,
was
it
going
would have
on.
been 29 if it hit you for damage.
No, thank you.
That I can now see that big sovereign. I cannot see the other guy from my angle without getting too close. That I'm going to go ahead and upcast my magic missile to 3rd level from 1st, so I'll get an extra 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Just discount the last one I roll.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
All on him. Ching 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 ching.
Alright. Takes it. Broccoli takes it. Alright, sport or a creature goes, instead it goes for Ophelia. It changes targets. 21 and 18.
Ah, crap. Yep, both hit.
Alright.
100 sub damage
no.
on the first one.
You can accept the damage, but they still have to make the infect save.
Fair enough.
You're infected. Ophelia. You lose 2 maximum of your maximum HP.
Okay.
So you cannot be healed. And then the second one, the claws 18 hit you?
Yep.
You'll have to roll another d6 for your thing. Alright, pops the claw.
Gets rid of it.
Okay, doesn't do damage to you. Alright. The Myconids come slowly. Action dashing. Slowly, but surely. Alright, Doug.
I wish you had Fireball.
I'm gonna give Ophelia some temper hit points. 7.
Nice.
Thank you.
I'm gonna attack the Drider. Ugh.
That's a miss.
Second attack
That's a hit.
for 14. Then I'll cleave the zombie for 9.
Gotta roll a con. It stays up. You almost got the damage. It was a one-off.
Ah, damn. I didn't realize I could do that more than once. Well,
It's undead fortitude. It can do as much as it wants.
oh, okay.
You get a +5 to your damage hit on the save, but it tied. So ideally, if you had a 15, it would have failed and died.
Okay.
Which one did you drop to 0? The zombie in front of you?
Yeah. Well, it's at 1.
It's one again. It's undead fortitude. It just keeps staying back up.
Okay.
On my turn.
Ophelia. Feeling the bite of this creature, knowing that you got infected by something, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast slow.
On which one?
All of them. No, I'm joking. On the Drider, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Only one
What's
that's not slowed
What's
is
the
this
DC?
guy. DC 16 Wisdom. Wisdom.
21 on the Drider.
Okay.
The Sovereign, he fails. And the adult guys. Success. Fail. Fail. And then, oh, one more. Success. Alright. Anything else?
Alright. And then it's done playing around, so she teleports behind this guy.
Alright, it's making it is slowed, as it will use its speed and end its turn. It has to make a save at the end of its turn. And it snaps out of it.
Yep.
Right, Horik.
I am pretty tired of that Rider. Oric's gonna move in. As a bonus action, I am going to roar. If I can find my roar again.
Rar.
Yep. So the Drider. Fortunately, the big Myconid is too far away, but the Drider, the zombie, and this Myconid all grant advantage for 1 round. And I'm gonna try to smack the Drider with a True Strike. Because it's just annoying.
$25 a hit.
25.
What's the custom damage for?
It's I'm level 5, so it adds an extra D6. I don't know why it's on custom.
That's weird. Alright, it dies.
Woohoo!
Nice.
And
No, I'm jealous I didn't get to kill it.
oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
I'm
going
sorry.
to move a little out of the way. And since we have the advantage, let's go for the Mighty Chicken Wing of Justice on our dude. 13 is a miss, probably, so.
It's a hit. Roll damage. It's a zombie.
Oh. Get him, boy!
It dies.
Oh! Double kill. Let's move
Or
the
for the
homunculus
win.
closer, and that is going to be turn. This one has grant advantage, so feel free.
The one in the front has disadvantage.
Yeah, he grants. When you swing at him, it's with advantage until my next turn.
Okay. I am going to toll the dead on this one.
On who, sorry? On the big one or the small one?
The big one that's sleeping.
Okay. He's not sleeping, he's just slowed, but yeah.
Slowed, pardon me. Yeah.
Fails.
20 necrotic.
Nice.
I am going to take a step over to here, and then I'm going to use my War Cleric ability to do a bonus melee attack on this guy down here.
Seventeen's a hit for 5 whole damage.
Oh, wait a second. It's at advantage. Let me try it one more time just in case I can get a crit.
Crit.
Nope.
Close enough.
5. Okay. And that's my turn.
Alright, the Myconid, the big boy, he kind of slowly moves. As he tries to hit the person that did it last, which is Vic. As he slams. 14, which is a miss.
Damn.
You can make the wisdom saving throw now. Yeah, made it.
Who did it try slamming?
Vic.
Me, Vic.
Ooh, or a crit.
Okie dokie. So, I had not been part of this party, that I see the new people, that I want to acid splash right in the corner and try and get all 3 of those guys in the back.
Okay. What's the save?
15.
Alright. That one still takes 1 point of damage no matter what. It's your thing.
Yep. That is horrible. 4 out of 2 dice. 6. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
4
trying.
whole damage to all of them.
Well, 2 to the ones that saved.
Potato, potato. Still damage.
True.
Goes towards Doug and tries to attack him. 17.
Yep.
Smacks you. You take 1 point of damage and 1 point of poison since you're resistant. $14. And Doug.
That misses.
Alright, Doug.
I give Vic or Hork some temporary hit points. 7. Then I'll attack the big guy. 20 to hit.
Yep. As you chop
8.
him down like a tree.
Nice. And then I'll cleave the one in front of me. For 8 damage. I'll follow that up with an attack on that one. For 17. Sure.
Call you Lumberjack Doug.
Yeah, doing his job.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna walk up and I'm going to shillelagh this guy and true strike him. So here's to hit.
So maybe answers.
17. If that does hit, there's 12 damage and then 3. So 15. And that's all I can do for right now.
Orica.
Okay. Let's go for the slow mushroom with a burst of acid. $14.
Yep. Which one are you hitting?
Try.
Which one are you hitting? Which one?
This one. The one that's slowed.
Okay.
Homunculus is just gonna throw the chicken wing at the one in front of Doug.
You didn't roll damage yet.
Oh, I thought I missed. Sorry.
No, it is.
Cool. 10 acid.
Alright, you kill it with
And
the chicken wing kills it.
3 whole damage to.
Oh, you're attacking the
what?
wrong one? Okay, my apologies. Let me go back. I didn't know you were
Homunculus.
splitting your shots. I thought you were going for the
Yeah,
same one.
yeah. Not trying to be helpful. I thought I could kill the other one. That's gonna be it. I don't have a done, but I think we're still in the. There we go.
Vicky. Alright, Vicky.
Okay, can I see this one with the mushroom shaft and all that? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and toll it down.
Mushroom shaft. It succeeds.
Yes, yes it does.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a 5-foot step. And I am going to use my War Cleric and whip that motherfucker in front of me. Oh, come on.
Fumble. 1d20. That's not good. That's a bad number.
Is it?
You hurt yourself for half the damage.
2.
Yeah, you slap your face in. Ah!
Damn whip, I'm still learning how to use this thing, I guess.
That is bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's
Okay,
pretty
that's my
funny,
turn.
honestly, to see it try it themselves.
I take a step forward and I can see the only combatant's this guy here. Correct?
There's two of them. One down here.
Oh, that guy's way closer. I want to get him. Rhea Frost, the guy in front of me.
Misses.
But it still takes half of 9,
It
so
doesn't
4.
take anything if it misses the target.
You said that was just
No,
when
that-
it crit hit. That's my whole
No,
thing.
that's if it misses the target, it doesn't hit. That doesn't make any
it's
sense.
Part of her whole. It's part of her whole subclass.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah, Abjuration Savant.
Let me just check this out.
Yeah, you could post it up in the chat.
Hold on, I just trying to figure out the name of it myself.
Evocation Savant.
Evocation Savant, my bad.
She's very good at doing pew pew things.
Yeah, if cantrips miss, they deal half damage.
The angry cantrips of justice.
That's not the right thing. Sorry. The potent cantrips. That when I even miss, I'm looking for it.
Isa?
Yes, sorry. I just posted it. Potent cantrip.
Starting at
damage-
6th level.
Check it out. All right, no, it's good. I'm not used to that one yet.
It's at 6th level though.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. In the book, it shows 3rd level. Your damaging cantrip affects even creatures that avoid the brunt of the effect. When you cast a cantrip at a creature and you miss with the attack roll or the target succeeds on a savings throw against the cantrip, the target takes half the cantrip's damage, if any, but suffers no additional effect from the cantrip. So it wouldn't slow it if it was cold, but it still takes
Okay.
half of it.
So it's at 6th level on the old rules, it's at 3rd level on the 2024 rules.
And it affects
Oh.
even if it casts a cantrip or the succeeds on a savings throw or I don't hit.
Oh.
In the book, page 174.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
you just copy the... When you add it to the character, you probably added the wrong one.
I think so too, but I'm
Yeah.
looking at the book.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just
yeah.
24 level 3 potent cantrip invoker.
Evoker, yes.
Yeah,
Evoker, yeah.
evoker, yeah. So it's a 3rd level. So the damage of the cantrips of the creatures can avoid the brunt of the effect when a cantrip of the creature you miss an attack roll and the saving throw on the saving throw of the cantrip. If anything, suffers no additional effect on the cantrip. So, all right. So
Yeah, it wouldn't cause it to catch fire. It was a fire thing.
Yeah,
but it's
and my bad for the critical fumbles as well. That still auto hits them no matter what.
I thought so too,
Yeah,
but we
I
talked
just
about it.
I just assumed. Yeah, it depends obviously in the perspective of what
Oh,
it
shit.
is.
So
Anyways.
she can
Yeah,
never...
I always hit. That's my thing.
Yeah. So you never technically have a critical miss.
At least with my cantrips.
Dope.
Depending if it cantrip wise, but if it's a spell, it's different.
Yeah, totally different.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I would have moved back.
All right, little baby. So he takes half that
awesome.
damage. No slow. As this thing will smacky smack Doug. 18. Or
Yeah, but it's
1 damage and 3 damage total. As this one is still slowed, he'll waddle to Vic and smack him. 20.
20 hits.
For 2 damage and 5 poison. As it will make us save. It's out of slow. Alright, Doug.
Vic some temporary hit points. Make
Thank
an
you.
attack on the one next to me. 13 hit.
Yep.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, they have no armor.
For 15. I'll move over to the other one.
As you kill it
Take him out.
and in combat.
Okay. We want to investigate further down this side?
Aren't you really hurt, Horick?
No, I'm full health.
Yeah, the colors on the characters is off ever since we logged in.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You can update it. You can take a damage and then just reset it. It should reset
I'm gonna
it
reset
by
it.
taking some damage then healing it.
Yeah, it takes me from orange to red. I don't know why.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's just because the game, when the game's not running, the API turns off. And then once
Alright,
I,
if everyone
I
else is-
transfer the game, because I can only share my content with 5 games, it doesn't want to work anymore properly.
So, with a disease that I have, is it like if I get diseased again, do I?
Nope. You're gonna just die slowly, a slow death. Every hour will take a D8 of HP until you drop to 0 and then die. It's a bad disease.
Maybe you won't die. We'll make sure of that.
I was being lenient to Doug in the early stages because you guys are traveling, but this is a dungeon, so it is gonna happen every hour.
Alright.
But I don't like that.
I don't like that either, but it's what we
Well,
got.
you have a cleric, so you can always beg him to
I'm
help
not a
you.
cleric.
Well, here's the thing. I've cast all my second level spells doing other stuff, so I don't have
I can
any
get lesser restoration on a long rest.
Yeah, same. I can on a long rest get 3 back. But
Yeah, on the next long rest, I'll just pick lesser restoration.
Well, we're
They
stuck
might
in the
not sur-
dungeon.
They might not survive it.
No.
Yeah, it's every hour.
Well,
or the Myconus could help us if we get to the mushroom. I don't know. I'll
Yeah,
have
you
to
could find
out.
the mushroom that cures everything.
alright. So we gotta head forward then.
Yep.
I'll sneak forward so we don't
Aren't you
get
diseased now,
into
too?
anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Maybe you should not be.
Oh,
the
you're
one-
gonna sneak, okay. I have decent sneaking, too, but... Yeah.
As you see dozens of spore frogs lounging around the area in the water, croaking loudly. As you enter the cavern, you see these frogs are covered in spores. As they just kind of look at you. They don't seem to do anything in this room. As there's dozens of them.
They're cute.
Alright, I'll float above and make sure there's nothing of interest. Like around here? Do I have to
No.
make like a perception or?
As you begin to kind of hover around them, roll me a con save. As you avoid them spitting poison at you.
Okay.
I guess that we didn't check. Was there anything in the room that the Drider was in?
Not exactly, no. There's mushrooms everywhere, but there is a pool of water that you can submerge yourself and maybe find a secret tunnel. You also see
Okay.
another tunnel over here, Ophelia, that you can go through, as it's full
Oh.
of water.
I found a tunnel over here. If y'all want to check it out, it's filled with water though.
I'm going to assume these tunnels are connected. Does anyone want to verify?
As these tunnels are sized for tiny creatures, though a small creature can squeeze through them. So medium-sized
can do that, it's hard.
creatures, medium-sized creatures can squeeze into it, but uncomfortably. In a sense, they have like rough terrain. In a sense,
Yes, Sir Crocolot and I can check it out and come back and tell you guys what's on the other side.
Be safe. Don't engage.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
I'll cast guidance on him before he leaves.
Where is the underwater tunnel, Ophelia?
There's one here that you have to submerge underwater, and there's one here that you can swim across without submerging.
I've shown that there's one over here. Now distract the frogs while he heads in.
All right.
As you see all the
Sounds great.
croaking frogs jump into the water and swim inside the pool.
Oh, the frogs are heading in the pool?
They're going elsewhere in the tunnel.
Ooh, it might be dangerous in there.
Look how
I guess I'll
cute
take
they
the other
are.
tunnel. Oh,
I think we were talking about the tunnel in the water, Horik. Or is that?
Well, he can choose whichever one he wants if he still wants to go in there, but those frogs spit acid. And that's what
Not
Ophelia's
acid,
saying.
poison.
poison. I guess I could take the other one then. Or I can take neither. If you guys says don't do it.
I mean, I'm decent with poison.
But do you don't heal anymore? Do you really,
Yeah.
really have enough hit points?
True.
Yeah.
I think without our wonderful other
Friend.
evening- yes, friend, Nafront, Naziz, I think, don't we have like a safer tunnel in the north that we could go investigate?
Yeah,
we
but
get
that
you.
requires swimming.
No. The
No, in
tunnel
the
we
other.
found like up
Oh.
in the other room. Could check the both first. But
Like, when
Well,
do
we
we
don't
turn
know-
back?
We don't know what's on the other side of these tunnels or what's up there.
Those are our way forward, I believe. Yes.
Like these tunnels can lead to nice shiny items.
If you're willing to, then.
At
That's
this
up to
point,
you.
I just don't want to die, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to get through it.
Okay.
The only reason why I want to explore that part is to see if there's the mushroom over there.
I can check. I am not deceased. I can heal. And I have most of my spell slots available if I need to bail.
Yeah.
But up to you guys.
I say we could catch her on the way back.
Yeah, I'd rather come here after we've had a moment.
that's fine with me.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
Head back north.
I gotta vote it, so let's go north.
Alright. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
What is over to the west again?
Trap.
Over here?
Trap of Death.
Yeah. The
Yeah, you saw
The demons are slowly
three
dying.
demons are slowly getting killed. Well, they're dead, but they're being consumed by the plants.
Place is a maze to me.
Yeah, it's a tunnel. Welcome to the Underdark.
Why do you think I keep chalk in my pocket? I offer Ophelia a piece of it.
Eh.
You get to show where you've been.
Doug, you make it through. As you see what looks ahead of you, a large stemless flower lying directly upon a bed of purple and blue mold. Pink and green petals of flowers are hard like wood and secrete. As if you want, you can get closer, but we'll wait for the rest of the team, I'm guessing. If you want to get closer to the area, you can roll a nature check, but you have to be like within the area to roll it.
I'm really good at
so-
nature.
So not from here.
Nope.
What are we looking at? This red mushroom area?
You're looking at pink and green petals and a flower, hard like wood, secreting currently.
Oh, that's
I mean, like, where on the map is it? So
I would say just like at the cusp is where you would kind of go on the corner. It's in the map. It's right in the center.
oh, okay.
Man, that
Yeah,
stuff's cool looking. I've never seen it before.
I'll kind of get on the cusp then.
Yes, you see it now with your eyes.
I'll take a
I'm really good at
Good.
nature. I can
good hard remembrance. Do I know anything about this?
You do know. You recognize the flower as a trap jaw, type of carnivorous flower. Basically, it's a piranha plant kind of thing. As most of the trap jaws in this chamber are immature. However, there are a few trap jaws scattered throughout the cavern.
Kind of relay that they're carnivorous plants, so give it a wide berth.
So this room is an entire trap. You don't know what they are in the fungus.
You guys could try hitting them with spells from afar. And how hard can a plant be?
Throw a spear in there. Or a javelin. See what happens if they react.
So as you progress this room, you can roll as you begin to get to certain hexes, like areas. You can roll a survival check to begin to go through it. But if you falter, I'm not going to say anything.
So it's not something we can attack?
Nope, you don't know where they are. That's the thing. You could attack the whole room, but you have
Environmental.
no idea what you're attacking.
I'll give guidance to Doug now.
There are some mushrooms in here that you might want to stay around and harvest, but it's up to you if you are a connoisseur of collecting herbs.
Yeah, we're on time schedule right now.
Yeah.
But didn't
Right.
he drop a little hint that there may be a mushroom that could cure our
Yeah,
disease?
sounds beneficial. Say we make
Um,
that.
Oh, okay.
Give it a check.
Oh, Ophelia will take the first step forward if you guys want.
Alright, Horror goes first, it seems.
Yep.
Go for it.
Alright, Horror, you step into a trap.
Of course.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes, sir.
Alright. As you take 10 points of piercing. As you begin to watch the trap jaw grab your leg and squeezes quite hard against you. As it does, it begins to like kind of take a little bit of your flesh as it rips into your flesh and then dregs out.
Yeah. Am I free to move out, or am I grappled?
Nope, you're not grappled. It just bites you really hard, and it begins
Okay.
to, it like almost like kind of tastes you. So you're bleeding now.
It's still a lot of damage, though.
I'm going to step out of the trap jaw just in case.
I can get my.
I can
Can-
show the revealing of the areas now, with the trap areas.
Do you want to north, or just this away, or south?
Ophelia, you can
But the
fly,
person
right?
that can fly, exactly. That's what I want you to
Well,
say.
the person that can fly won't be able to trigger the trap jaws to tell us.
No, well, we can at least tell us which direction to go.
I could try. As she tries to float over. And she goes over here. She'll make a survival check just to make sure. And she's trying not. Oh, I suck. I'll head up this way to this one over here. I'll try to stealth as well. I'll keep heading around the corner. Seems like there's two paths up here. There's one to the north and one over here to the east. Can I tell what's down this one? It looks very colorful.
As you look around there, it looks like a chasm. It looks like a passageway of colorful mushrooms.
Seems like there's a whole bunch of mushrooms up here to the east. I'll head around.
As you enter inside, you do see it in the corner. You can see what looks in this room itself. You can see kind of a small cavern, as it looks like it's a torture chamber. You see a drow priestess bound to the western wall with vines covered with purple leaves and tiny thorns, gagged by a bulbous purple sponge like fungus. She thrashes weakly as her bonds. She sees you, as she seems to still be alive.
Does she seem infected at all?
Hard to tell.
Alright, I'll use our, do we still have our mental communication, you guys?
Within 30 feet radius.
Alright, I will talk to Oric and say that there's a drow priestess prisoner up here and convey it back all the way to, Vic. And she still seems to be alive, but I can't tell if she's infected.
So, yes, path forward achieved.
I would say hug up against the wall, that's the way I went.
Well, you were flying though.
Yeah, I was floating.
The heavens don't bite. Any traps, Red?
Did you tell us
where-
all?
Sorry,
I'm
where did you go? Which path did you take? I didn't check.
Oh,
Sorry, I was
we
looking
take it.
elsewhere.
Here?
Yes, you trigger another trap.
Look, you're stepping on the trap.
As Horik, does it natural 20 hit you?
No, it does not.
As you take 31 points of pierces.
What?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Jesus Christ.
So you landed on another trap.
Didn't mean to do that.
And Ophelia's killing me, apparently.
I will, float over there, and you'll see she'll reach her hand out and grab him and cast her once free day cure wounds.
Alright. I feel like it has a kind of tendency to do that, it seems.
You get 11 healing back.
11 healing. Thank you. Holy.
You might want to drink a potion if you got one. I only have one left, so.
It's on the homunculus, so I will have him fly over. I don't want to waste a potion, though. I'd rather just cure wounds myself.
Alright. I won't make you trigger any more traps. Can Ophelia carry Horik?
12.
Yeah.
She starts to carry you over, and she tells everyone that there's a trap right here, and a trap right here. But we should go north to figure out what's going on here, because there's a survivor.
Yeah, but
Drow priestess survived this?
Yeah, she's a survivor. There's a survivor over here, but I don't know how if she's infected. So we probably should go check her out.
Lead me to her.
This way.
Yeah, it's this way.
Doug
So-
should not be the one triggering the traps either.
Doug shouldn't.
I'm
be the
willing to
one.
step forward. I know this
Okay,
is
anyone
big.
who's not infected.
You're
Who's all-
squishier than me.
Who's all infected?
Lisa.
I have 15 armor.
Never mind.
Is it just
Alright,
me and a
I'll
feeling
cast-
that,
I'll cast Bardic on Isa for the next hour. You can use
So-
it if it hits you. You can roll a d8 to see if it doesn't hit you.
So the traps don't re-trigger once they are trapped. So
Oh, okay.
Oh,
they go on a
okay.
cooldown, so you can step on them.
Nice.
But that was brutal. 40 points of damage. Ouch. Rip
Yeah.
in peace. Got that critical on you.
Crit.
Philly is just carrying him
Stupid
now.
pretty piranha.
You rolled 3 10s and a 1 for that damage. That was crazy. And a 14.
Yeah, how come when we roll critical damage, we get garbage, but you get amazing damage?
I don't know. Man. It's the luck of the roll. Sometimes I get shit.
Oh,
You can
visible
blame
right there.
Esteban.
Leave Esteban out of this.
Never.
I miss him.
I would like to be Esteban, but this place does not allow fire.
Oh, Esteban was all about the cold damage.
Where you're at right now, the you can shoot fire now. It's just in the early stages because there was a lot of fumes.
Oh,
When I explicitly say there's fumes, don't use fire.
Gotcha.
noted. Thank you.
Yeah, so you see her like gagged on a torture chamber, tiny thorns, purple leaves. She looks like she's struggling, trying to get out. She's very weak.
Do I recognize her?
Ophelia will float up and go try to pry her loose by starry wisping the vines at the roots.
That
Yeah,
won't
fire.
work naturally like that, but yeah. Starry Whiffs doesn't work that way. It's radiant. It doesn't burn anything.
I can burst a fire.
I'll show you a graphic image. That's basically ChatGPT for you.
Oh, that is terrifying.
Didn't Vic try and talk to her first?
She's gagged right now. I couldn't get one that was gagged because it wouldn't let me.
Oh. Should be able to take the mouthpiece off, right?
It's like a plant sponge, kind of almost like
Oh.
a parasite. You'll have to do some surgery on that thing to remove it. Get a knife or something.
Well, I'll let Vic talk to her, or Isa pull out her cool daggers to get her loose.
That's what I was thinking. I wanted to use my moon daggers, but carefully.
Alright, you cut around and releasing the bond. She drops on the ground. She's barely breathing as we'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
I miss Nazis.
I'm honestly
Always.
super surprised none of us have died yet.
Dude,
Yeah, this place is wicked.
I'm not. We're great.
Did you not get disease before work?
No.
Okay. I didn't know
I
what
mean,
that.
I'm just now, but it's a different disease.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the I ate too much shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I was like, oh shit, is work dead because he can't get any healing.
I cured one
Oh.
level of it. That was my last lesser restoration.
Yeah.
You cured who of what?
No, if I knew I was diseased, I would not have volunteered to scout ahead.
Yeah.
I don't like my characters dying. My first character death was last campaign, and I did not like it.
It's never fun. We're trying. I just tried to use that detect poison or cure poison that one time. It didn't work. So I just spell economy. I failed it.
You died
Oh,
in the
you're good.
last campaign, or just at the end?
All of us.
We all died.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but that was like the first time I actually died.
Moo!
oh, okay.
Same
well, no, I
thing.
meant I thought he meant that he like died in the middle of the campaign and had to like recreate a character.
No, I
No,
have
that
never
was you.
had to
We got
recreate a character. Because the times I died, the game brought me back.
Yes. I'm right there with you. I've had the same problem.
So
That
I
Josh had
never
to play a
had
weird
to
second
skip the
character for a while.
horror.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like
I've died
the
in every
worst time to
campaign
have,
so far.
like the worst time to have to use a new character too, right when we were facing Sidon and or like doing his whole like tower thing.
Yeah, we could have used your, arrow damage big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I think I've died every campaign so far.
you're willing to put yourself out there.
Yeah. See, I need to do that. I need to build a character that puts himself out there, but I'm too much of a coward.
Do like Aziz. Do something out there. Try going in with no shield. Like every
I
one of
did
my
with a
characters had a
rogue,
shield.
and to be fair, I did not enjoy playing a rogue.
Yeah, rogues are kind of. I mean, they can be fun and like depending on the campaign.
I have a very fond memory of being a rogue, that I was like a halfling rogue in the Curse of Strahd, and it was an in-person thing with Eric DMing, and it ran for months, and we finally got to the point that I had the sun sword, and we had a fighter that had a lance that I would run up the lance through a glade, yeah, through agility, and I stabbed him right in the heart. That it was the final blow, man. That will always live in infamy to me.
I think in a sense that I came in when Ophelia's like, well, I always died in my game, but like in Icewind Dale, you sacrificed your character for the greater good, so your
Yeah,
death
no-
wasn't like it was valid. Every death you ever had wasn't a death because of something stupid. You died for a reason. I've had deaths,
Yeah, I did sacrifice
I've
myself
had
twice.
deaths in my games where they died by fucking a gardener snake or something stupid, and they just died.
Oh yeah, like Monday that
we
made a
played
guy
that.
quit.
Oh, I'm not sad about it at all. By all means.
Like, if you can make a heroic death out of it and somehow come back into the campaign, or in general sense, have that epic moment, it's not a loss of character. It's like, it's respect. But when people who, love making characters, like, constantly, they don't really care about the deaths, which kind of sucks. But there are people who are out there who like to build characters just so they can, build a different
Try
kind
things
of
out.
build. They like the min-max, right? That's just their style of play.
Wait, did your character die in Radiant Citadel?
Technically, guys, Labyrinth sacrificed himself so that we wouldn't all die by the angels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Now I remember that.
in like the
You-
mirror realm or
You
something.
always do that
When
in
we
the
were
game.
under that jail and he
Yeah.
got arrested.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so
this place
technically
is
he could
pretty
come back.
rough. Yeah, anybody can die in this campaign.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm surprised no one's bit the biscuit.
I mean, let's
Already
keep it
got my
that way,
backup character
ideally.
built.
What was that?
So I already got a backup character conceived.
Yeah, it's just you guys are obviously a team. That's the thing. So that's why you're not letting people die. Like I had a lot of people die in my Wednesdays game because they didn't play as a team. They ran away, and then half the party stayed and half the party didn't, and wondered why they can't stay as a team. Why there's only 3 original players still in the game, right? Or original characters. My apologies, but yeah.
That's
Like one of my
Something like
longest
that.
ones is my Saturday's game, still running. It's hard to run that one because we've been over a year now in it. And now people are kind of getting burnt out. It's kind of getting to that point where it's like this campaign's too long, kind of thing. I had like a year,
I'm almost
like,
at the spell slots, guys.
2 months, and they're just burning out. and they're only on the out of the 9 layers of hell. They're only at the 4th layer.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're only level 13 too. We've been playing over a year. The campaign goes level 20. So it's a very slow-paced game.
That the Saturday one?
Yeah. Well, I just lost a player in that one. He ended up not able to work anymore. He lost his job. He's getting a new job, and his new job sadly takes Saturdays a lot. So I have to, and it's hard to replace somebody that far in. So I already had a person interested, but I'm kind of skeptical of the person because they're not consistent. And I told the guy,
If you're already skeptical, don't.
I don't. Yeah, but it's just hard because it's like I have to fill the slot. I'm still recruiting, but it's gonna be very hard because no one wants to join in a campaign. 14 months in.
That late into it.
Yeah, it's super late into it, and people, it's not good. I might end up keep playing it until people just get tired of it because people are already getting tired of it. People want to play something else. People want to play a less of a combat game.
Then do what the team wants.
Oh, I'm telling them in general sense what they want, but they want to continue forward, right? So it's just like because they want to finish their missions, right? There are people who already finished their missions early on. They're just staying with the party to help them finish the missions. The problem is their missions are further into the layers, and the problem is these guys like to 100% everything, right? Like you guys, right? And they like to take their time, right? Like Odysseys of the Dragonlord could have took us 2 years, honestly, if we wanted to, really. It almost did. It took us like a year and 5 months or something like that. I don't remember how long we've been playing, but long. It has we have so many episodes on the YouTube. But yeah, I don't mind campaigns running that long. It's just as long as people are having fun. But I don't want to put a lot of work into the game if no one's having fun. But anyways, we shall continue onwards. As you do see the priestess kind of coughing and exhaling and inhaling, as you can see, cutting the kind of implements, the sharp implements that are kept her there. As you see, the priestess is rather hurt, which I haven't damaged her yet, as she looks very exhausted as well.
Does she have a holy symbol on her, or any kind of house ring or signet or anything like that?
It's hard to see as she's just coughing on the ground at the moment. As she begins to water, bring me water.
I'll take my wineskin and hand it to her.
She drinks
Here,
it.
sister, take this.
It dribbles across her cheeks. It's good to see another one of our brethren here. You're with these disgusting creatures. I've been here too long. A pilgrimage. I've come here. What are you doing here? Why are you not back in Menzoberranzan?
Oh, good lord, dear. You have been here for a while, haven't you?
I am Elvara Miserith, senior priestess of Velkenvelv. When the Drows elves have fallen from grace and the outpost as well, we decided to take a pilgrimage. We lived in these caverns for years. A band of us refugees from Velkenvelv months ago. However, unexpectedly, we were assailed by a gust of spores, tendrils, fungus, as the Zygmoid spreads to our very homes. As far as I know, my kin were either slain or turned into these horrible abominations.
But you don't feel its touch? You're not infected? You're clean as far as you know?
Not that I'm aware of, I am still alive. They were slowly trying to convert me to them. I believe the Drow, our sisters and brothers, are being punished by law. The only way to overcome the punishment is to remain dedicated to the Queen of Spiders. I believe that I'll be saved from this unwavering faith. Although, in truth, the spores here, I believe that I'm immune to the spores here. I have yet to feel the implications of them. Sister, we must flee these caverns. I urge you to come with me.
No, sister, the source of the corruption is here in the caverns. Have you seen it?
It is
You don't know,
everywhere.
but Menzoberranzan has fallen.
I know of it. But there are still people that reside and hope to rebuild our founding homeland. There's still safety in numbers. I'm surprised you have slaves upon your ranks.
You don't want to go back to those crazy bitches. They're still trying to fight the old battles. The new battle is that the demon invasion is happening. We're supposed to kill all the demons. And then we'll be raised by Loth and we can fight in the Hell Wars again. Or the Blood Wars.
Roll me a persuasion check.
It's charisma based.
She looks at you. You've gone mad. You don't know
you've
the
spent
path.
Time. You don't know. You've been here. Everybody knows.
Your
These
rank is nothing compared to mine in my path. Your punishment will be due to Loth. If you continue this path, you will die for nothing.
I'll pull my house signet ring, the House Benray ring, and put it on and show I am the current headmistress, maiden of Menzoberranzan. You are here.
You
under
are
my
nothing. You are weak. You are not any line anymore. Your line has been killed and slain. If you feel like you have the allegiance to command me, you can think otherwise. She-devil.
Stupid old forgotten crone living in the past. You can just die here as far as I'm concerned.
Be gone now out of my sight if you don't want to live and wish to sacrifice your life. Loth will see you fit to become a hideous creature like the rest of our kin. You're insane that you think you can stop this.
I don't think I can stop this. I know that. I will perish at some point, but my reward will be to be risen by Loth and fight in the Blood Wars as she reclaims the Seven Hells. This realm is forgotten. It doesn't matter anymore. Kill the demons as much as we can. That is the new mission. Don't worry about the
Loth is a demon, do you not know? Why would you kill all the demons?
The ones that aren't hers. Jeez, are you that dense? Come on. The old coals are cool, but, other ones.
You alliance
demon
yourself
invasion
with these slaves. Your mind is corrupt, sister. I'm sorry, but I cannot listen to this nonsense. I thank you for saving me, but save yourself in the next land before it's too late. She's speaking in Drow basically the entire time to fit. So if you don't speak Drow, it's not same as Elvish. It's much more denser. So it's kind of like a rough Russian, if you say. As she's speaking directly towards you, Vic, and she kind of stands up and looks at you. She is in a great house herself, but that house is long diminished since Menzoberranzan has fallen. Even your house, like the Lions, but a lot of these houses still have great fates that they have power. As her house was were basically in charge of the prisoners in Velkenveld, but Velkenveld is gone now. It's destroyed. It's been infested. You obviously went to an outpost that was correlated to them many months ago. And she still has a belief that she can salvage what is left, and she wants you to join, but it seems like you are at a crossroads, as she will not bend the knee to you or vice versa, as you guys are on
Okay,
high
so
pedestals.
I remember that I took the holy symbol from a shrine, which was a Loth statue that had the gems of the eyes pulled out. So I'm gonna whip that statue out and show it to her and say, "We've been to your outpost. It has been demolished, desecrated. Everybody run from it. Look what's left. I salvaged this from the ruins," and I show it to her.
This disgrace should have left it where it belonged. It's been destroyed and tarnished. Holding something so dear and precious, such an ill remarks.
I couldn't leave it amongst the ruin. This is a holy symbol to our goddess. You would leave it amongst the filth?
I would. It's not part of our path. I have a new allegiance and a new rank, and you should join me, sister, and bring your slaves along.
I'm gonna
There's
say
great
in common,
wars beyond this path.
she's infected. She's part of the collective. Seems to be a hive mind mentality. She's not talking to her own.
You say that in the chat?
I say that in common. When we've been talking in like Drow or Undercommon,
She
and all of a
hears
sudden
you
I
say
break out of
it.
it and say,
She hears you say it, and she slaps your
I
face.
say it mentally.
How dare
We
you
can do
talk
it-
in that
I apologize.
trash
We can do
tongue?
it mentally. So I do it mentally.
As Vic, you get a slap across the face. Do you try to avoid it or no? As she says to you, "How dare you talk in that heathen tongue?"
I'll avoid it. Try to catch
Alright,
her.
roll me athletics. Catch it. As you grab her hand, "How dare you!"
How dare you?
You don't know what you are doing.
You are a forgotten relic. Everybody like you just needs to perish. Clinging to the old ways. The ways that got us into the situation that we're in. You need to be gone. Just make your exit and go.
I shall speak upon ill words upon you, upon the next meeting of our kin. But
Where
I
are you
will
gonna go?
respect
There's nowhere
your
here.
decision for staying here, as you may do as you see fit, sister. She takes her hand back.
And I'll say in our telepathic link, just let her go. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's unsavable.
So you begin to see the tarnish of magic. She begins to heal herself for full. She casts a 5th level Cure Wounds.
Jesus Christ.
Now, be gone out of my sight. She begins to move. Does anybody stop her or allowing her to go? As she speaks in the rough common
no.
tongue of your heathen, move out of my way!
Guess I'll
I would have
kinda
looked at Vic.
Yeah, look to Vic.
I've been telling you to let her go.
If Vic says to let her go, then sure.
They'll kind of step aside.
I'll tell her exactly where 2 steps so she gets bit.
She doesn't listen to you.
Vic, are all your people so charming?
Something in the water that makes all of us bitches headstrong and believe everything. I just, one of us can't be undone by another, Just two bulls locking horns, so to say.
As there was a
Yeah.
50-50 chance that she would have betrayed you when you were at your weakest.
But does this seem like a safe place to take a moment?
There's just plants everywhere. They're like, you can tell the pulsating of the walls.
I get that.
What are you trying to do? Because the longer we stay here, the more HP everyone's
Yes.
gonna lose.
Fair enough. Okay. We're good. I just am using spells so I can get a spell back, but it's not enough to warrant someone's hit points. So let's keep going.
I'm going to boat and stealth ahead.
And ideally,
so-
are we looking for a place to, like, rest? Or are we Do we want to look for mushrooms in that last room we were in?
There seems to be a lot of mushrooms over here. I don't think there was really mushrooms in the other room.
And I guess
so
I
we
don't
should
even
check.
know if we know what mushroom to look for.
I don't think we know which one it is.
I think we had heard previously that it was called like the. It's like a white. I can't remember what it was called. I don't know if we had any information on that.
You do, but I'll recall it when you get there. You got a long ways to go.
I'm gonna stealth. Hit this corner. I see this bed of mushrooms. Is there
You see a
anything special
chasm
about
cut
them?
through the passageway here. This is about 30 feet deep of chasm that's filled with profuse, colorful mushrooms.
Hmm.
Are you
I'm
walking
gonna
through it
pull.
or flying over it?
No, I'm gonna pull some rope out, and I'm going to hand some over to Doug, and say that I don't think we should touch this whole chasm of mushrooms. So she'll take the rest of the rope and fly it over here, trying to be as stealthy as possible. And she said that all inside of the mental group chat.
Yeah, so we have a rope going across the chasm now.
Yes, so people don't have to walk on it anymore.
A rope, where are you holding onto it while you're flying up above?
I'm Yeah, I was holding up to it over here. I'm gonna see if there's anywhere to tie it off to.
There's nothing here to tie it off, sadly. It's just mushrooms exploding. There are juices everywhere.
Anyone have a pike or a climbing gear?
I mean, I think Doug can just jump across, but I don't know about you guys.
It's a 30 foot, so you can jump across if
Uh,
it's higher. It's 15 feet across. What's your strength?
20.
Yeah, you can jump it.
what are you to do, Ophelia?
There, I gave you a picture of it.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. It's a bunch of mushrooms.
You said, what was I trying to do? I was trying to get a rope across so people wouldn't have to step inside of this.
Was there a place to tie it off on the other side?
No, there's
No,
not.
it was not.
It's just
okay.
all like plants.
Probably Yeah. I could try mold earth to try to make a path for you guys.
So we want to use a spell slot on that.
It's not a spell slot, it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Then yeah, sure.
if you can carry me, I can give Ophelia. I can give Issa and Vic my 2 elixirs of flight. So
Why don't you just mold earth into little handholds to use the rope? Make a little loop,
It just makes.
tie the rope.
Let me see what it does.
That's true.
You choose a portion of dirt, stone, and you can see within range. If it's within a
Don't
5
use
foot
2
speed.
potions. If I technically have the spell for fly.
Yeah, I'll see if I can make a handhold with mold earth. I'll post it in the
A
chat.
handhold for what?
For the
The ropes.
rope.
We can use 2. One to walk on, one to hold on to. Maybe even 3. Like, what is it?
I can have no more than 2 of the instances at a moment. I can
Okay,
only
so one on
manipulate-
either side. Okay.
I can only
Okay, so
manipulate.
you begin to
I
release.
feet over here. I feet over
Well,
there.
you're on this side, so you would fly back and forth. But you begin to release a handhold like a hook as you begin to tie on both sides, as it requires a check still of athletics or acrobatics to you can almost like acrobatic kind of like teeter-tot across it, like almost like a circus, or athletics by grabbing it and dragging yourself across. It's that the DC is low because you have a rope.
Did the best I could, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I will try and follow Ophelia. She is my girl, and I use acrobatics.
All right, you make it across.
I will follow suit.
Do you have guidance if you want? Nope, you made it. I will try to strength it out using athletics.
Okay. Yep, make it across.
I'll start going ahead a little bit and start stealthing again now that everyone's together. Here's my stealth. Ooh, that's a low number for me. We'll check it over here. We'll tell everyone that there's 2 paths over here. One seems to have some kind of red mushrooms, and the one to the east, I can't tell, but it seems to make a curve.
Let's check the red mushrooms first.
Alright, I'll head over there. I'll peek around the corner.
Alright, as you begin to look around the corner, you see, as you enter in, you see the eastern side of this room are confronted with a 20-foot tall cliff. The cliff is covered in glowing green and yellow fungi, as well as the sturdy vines that are covering with tiny pulsules, as the vines emit a deep, ghastly moan.
Does it look anything like the thing that was holding up the drow over there?
Kinda.
Alright. Fair enough. I let everyone know that we should head this way. There's something this way.
This way and this
Here.
way tells me nowhere. North,
Oh,
south,
sorry.
east, west.
It's going to be west. You're gonna come south and then west.
East. This is the way we want to go.
Yeah, there's something over here, I'm saying. Like, there's something big. And I show you guys the big pustule mushroom wall.
Yeah, so it's all this wall, basically.
And the gross.
Seems like we're getting closer to whatever this infection is, though.
In the southeast corner of the room, you see a passage kind of winds downwards. So it looks like there's like a kind of wall to climb as well. Full of them. There's another pathway that's leading with no wall.
Right, so we got... It looks like this passageway leads back up to our, the trap room. So... we can go up the cliff or down this wall.
Take it down this way. I don't want to go up that cliff.
Alright. I will...
Unless you want to, I don't. Yeah.
Alright.
How big is this cliff?
Sorry? Down here?
Yeah.
It's a 15-foot drop.
Well, we have a rope.
Yeah, I'll do the whole rope thing and I'll tie it off
Alright.
using mold earth for everybody, and I'll fly down.
As you begin to move across it, you do hear the moaning noises coming off of it as you kind of move across it, as the vines moan like faces.
We should probably hurry on.
As you begin to go closer, you begin to see and smell a stench horrifying your nostrils. The chamber has risen above the baseline, stinking in the cavern. The floor is covered in refuse, mixed with refuse. It can be seen with bones and tattered clothing and broken weapons. Hiding within the refuse is a Yochlith behemoth, as it begins to enjoy its splendors of eating leftovers of shit-covered creatures that have been here and remains, as this monstrous beast is well fed and lazy as it enjoys its splendors. As you can see, just like its tendrils eating and moving around, but you don't really kind of fully grasp it.
What's it again? I'm sorry, behemoth.
It's a Yoclo. I can show you a picture of it, but yeah.
I can't spell that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. I don't really know demons like that, so Vic would know, but I wouldn't. It's like a shit demon, ain't it?
Yeah, it eats shit.
Shit, demon.
It's like it's like a shit-eating demon.
Yeah, it's a shit-eating demon.
It's not a
yeah.
demon. It's more of an aberration, but yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
But they're known for most people using them to... It eats anything. Literally put anything into it, it'll eat it. As its
You guys
eyes are
wanna-
on its tendrils.
The bag of devouring?
It'll eat it.
Just really big?
I did make a
So
picture
what
of
am I
the
doing
creepy wall that you guys are passing on, so put it in the Discord.
That's pretty cool.
Do you guys want to try to sneak? We're not probably going to be able to sneak past this thing.
No. Well, it's entertained, so maybe.
I'll try.
I'm willing to try if needed.
Awesome.
Do what?
Vic is the least sneaky.
Vic should stand like 10 feet behind everybody else, if not more.
I think Vic should probably go first.
Ooh.
Do I make it by anybody can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take that up, sure.
And that way, if you fumbled, we'll just jump in and support you.
I like it. She likes it. Okay, so this is the cave we're going down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, holy shit, there's a thing right here at the edge of this.
Roll me a stealth check. As this thing has keen smelling. A 4. Roll initiative. So it begins to sniff you. As it gurgles, it makes a loud belching noise. As it's hungry for its next meal. You can run away from this encounter if you do go up the cliff again. You can't climb. But it is very hulking and slow. Kind of like a slug, if anything.
And yet, it had amazing initiative.
They did boost the initiative scores for all monsters in D&D. All the new rules, new monsters all have a boost to their initiative. Alright, it's coming, it's running slowly. As it's going to make its way gradually. It's going to tentacle slam or attack, sorry, Vic, 25.
That hits.
As it does 13 piercing to you, as it grapples you.
Okay, so that's a DC strength check.
No, that's just this check to get out of it.
Okay, on my turn. Gotcha.
Yeah. As it will do it again. misses. As the creature will basically kind of slam you into the ground as it just like uses a tentacle slam attack. Roll me a con save. Alright. And as it slams you, you don't take the full brunt of it. You take half as much damage on the success, and you're not stunned. But it still has you grappled as it does like almost like a Hulk smash. It just like slams you to the ground as it begins to waddle itself closer to you, hoping to eat you next round.
That ain't good.
What?
Like this would work. Balance. Burst of acid on the thing. I can't see him very well from here though, so I don't know if I have line of sight to hit it or if it's just covered.
There's a lot of people in front of you, so I'd say no.
Okay. I don't want to be that close. I'm just going to cast Cure Healing Word on Vic.
Is Vic infected?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Or 18 healing.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna have the homunculus move closer in the air in case I need to hand that potion as a case of emergency. And yeah, it's gonna be good.
Iza.
Okay, so I can see the big guy, right?
You can. There's a lot of people in front of you, so if you're casting any spells that are require on hit, they will be disadvantaged because you're in a
But I
place-
have Warcaster too?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Warcaster doesn't really
No.
give you that advantage, anyways. It's the
Fair
problem is there's just too many bodies in front of you. You're in a narrow path.
I don't see any fumes. Fire seems safe.
I would say no, it's not safe.
Yeah, it's a
where-
lot of shit. It's
where
flammable.
yeah.
Fair enough. So Ray of Frost that guy. After I move 5, 10 here, so I'm taking one person out of it, kind of
Still
reaching
at
around
disadvantage.
through.
So you'll have a disadvantage on that one.
Yeah, you have to be like on Doug's square.
10 is a miss,
Oh.
but it still takes damage, so roll me the damage.
6, so 3.
Yeah, there's just too many people because you're in a narrow path. Like, normally I wouldn't care, but this is such a narrow spot.
I get it.
You wouldn't be able to go up there. That's 15 feet up. Depending
Oh,
if you have
okay.
the moon speed.
No,
Okay.
I didn't.
I'm
know
gonna
that
try to
that
go.
was-
I'm gonna try to go back up Vic. Don't have many spell slots, but I do have this. I'll teleport behind it.
Yeah, so this is kind of what the image you get in here. It just stinks and they're smelling and it's gross.
Oh, it's like when I was swimming in shit.
Yeah. You want some?
I do want to
good.
distract
I'm
it,
full.
but I don't want to get hit, so I will cast another mirror image.
Okay.
As 3 Aphelios come out trying to distract this thing, they're jumping all over it and stuff like that, trying to get the attention of its little eye stalks.
Doug.
Great. Let me use my last rage.
Rajay.
Make 2 attacks. 17 hit.
Yep, it's a hit.
12. Oh wait, no. 14. I forgot to activate rage. And then second attack.
Yep.
Or 10.
As you attack it, this thing's hardy. This is not a normal one. This is much bigger, a behemoth size. 'Cause it's very hardy. Alright, Vic. As you're grappled by this creature, you've been slammed like a doll on the ground, covered in this shit. What would you like to do?
Can I try to break its grasp?
Yep, you can use your full action to do that if you like. That will
I will attempt to.
require,
Yeah.
athletics. 5, you
Oh,
struggle.
Okay, I guess I'm.
A bonus action.
I try to use a bonus action. What do I have? Tell you what, I'm going to bonus action second wind myself.
Okay. Oof.
5 hit points back. And that's my turn.
Alright. Yawkloth doesn't really care about Ophelia, as it's really dumb, as it keeps its attention on the people who are attacking it. As it sees Doug swinging its big giant blade on it. It doesn't really like that, as it will try to tentacle slap him. 25?
Yeah, that is.
You didn't reckless, did you?
No.
As 9 piercing, does Vic, I don't know if you can stop it if you want as a reaction.
Can I? I will
Yeah.
intercept.
The damage at least is you
Oh, yeah.
deal 0 damage, but it gets grappled either way. You just feel the squeeze. As it grapples you, it will open its jaw and mouth towards you, Doug. So it'll try to bite you. 16?
Yep, that hits.
As it chomps you for 7.
Oh. You can use my bardic because it does last an hour.
Correct.
To
It's only 3 damage.
As you
Okay.
take 7 piercing, you do have to roll a con save. Nice. So you don't lose maximum HP.
Oh, another thing.
And you
Does
are
max HP.
yeah. And whenever you are you basically it poisons you and then reduces your max, so you don't. And then its final thing, it will slam you to the ground. Con save. Alright, slams you to the ground as you take half damage as you are stunned. You're stunned until the start of its next turn. Alright. Horik.
Moving in.
You could have used the Bardic for that con save. But it's up to you.
I would have needed. Or no, it's a D. Is it a D8 or a D6 now?
It's a D8 now.
Oh, okay, dang. Oh well.
I'm gonna try the Dil's acid arrow.
Dill.
Woohoo!
On Dilf.
That's a hit. You have to change the name of it next
Ooh,
time.
ooh.
I had to change the name because
Yeah, Dilfs.
15 acid. So I add my intelligence to it. And it will take another additional 2d4 on its next turn. I think as a bonus action, I am going to spend a charge from the armor to Mass Healing Word.
Only people who do not get healed is Doug and...
Yeah, I can't heal Doug or Ophelia, but I can heal Vic and myself.
And I am perfect, so don't worry.
I'll include you because, you know, I can, but 12.
Perfect.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The homunculus little tiny chicken wing of justice. Whoa, man!
That's a hit. Fire's right.
10 whole damage. I'm going to grab the homunculus and keep it behind me. That's it.
Alright, Isa.
Well, I can see
So
the
technically
dude.
Yes, you can see him now. I'll allow it now. There's less people in the way. Because there's a grappled 2 creatures.
I'm out of sight now because I'm short. And
Yeah, you don't count as a person.
ouch! I'm the pet. You're right.
You're the mascot. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, the music? Yeah. I got some like really good digs for my Tuesday and Sunday games, but yeah, I like to bring some old ones out. That's a hit. Well, I know some people don't play music. Some people actually listen to their own music.
I'm gonna cast Lele and True Strike this guy.
Okay. Slap his disgusting derriere.
15 plus 18. That'll be the end of Ophelius. And you know what? She'll give a bardic to Vic.
Okay.
That'll be the end of her turn.
Alright, Doug, you have to end your turn.
Hey,
You're
for
no
some
longer
reason,
stunned.
my computer's really screwing up. It's showing me weird stuff inside of Roll20, so I'm gonna reboot my computer. It's gonna be
Oh, you can see
for
through
some
everything?
reason. I can't see through anything. It's like I got weird cryptic commands on the side. It says critical and shows select a move. It's just weird. But I'm gonna
That's weird.
reboot. I'll be right back.
Very DOS looking.
You activated
very
the Game
strange.
Sharks mode.
Game Shark mode. I sometimes open like the extra coding side of the windows. I always close it. It's like an FD. or
He's rebooted the thing a few times. The program, yeah.
something. What's it look like? I want to see a picture next time.
Well, it's already gone.
Oh, alright.
was more like a list, like here's this and like an icon, white screen.
Oh, like this? Let me see. I'm gonna send a picture because I press this all the time and I know it's not. It's the coding of the fucking web browser.
The browser?
Yeah, it's F12. That's what it happens. Does that pop up?
No, it was totally different. It was more basic than that even.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's F12.
Not
coding.
yeah, not HTML. More, it was weird.
No.
He's now back. His computer's up. Give him a moment.
Okay, I'm back.
Technology, love it, hate it.
But yeah, I'm gonna
And
hate
it's
it when I
not.
have to update to Windows fucking 11. Will it?
Oh, quick
I'm waiting
question.
until September. Go ahead.
So my brother moved from Florida to New Jersey, and he says he feels like he has a southern accent. Do we have a southern accent or?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, slightly.
I don't hear it that way, but
It's more you than Vic, in my opinion.
I've rebooted my computer and it keeps coming up. App Roll20 Net Editor, and it gives me a white screen that just shows critical.
What? I don't know. What
Yeah,
that
he's
is.
taking a picture now.
Okay, that's-
my character's stuck in a wall next to him. I don't know if that. I doubt that have anything to do with it.
I can no, I can move you.
Yeah, move on at this point. We'll loop back.
Alright. Creature obviously gets hit by Ophelia as it turns its fat ass around. Hi.
Drag the two grab victims to the other side.
Yeah, it can actually drag them as a. It's gonna drive Doug as for fun. It's half its movement. As it's going to bite into Ophelia. 17.
But that's exactly my AC.
Roll me that 3d6. Alright, it hits a clone.
One of them-
As it'll ungrapple off of Vic. It's a free action, as it will smack into Ophelia. 18.
Yep, that's a hit.
Another one as it pops.
Another clone.
As its last ability, it's going to slam Doug on the ground again. Con save, Doug. You succeed. You take half as much damage. As you're raging, you take pretty much quarter of that. So, 4 damage. Oric.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll the 2d4 damage on its turn. For the Dilf's Acid Arrow. Whole 3
Dilf.
damage. Alright, we'll go for Sorcerer's Burst of Acid. 16.
There's a thing here, a link here. I'm sending it over to you, in the Discord. There's a fix for it. I don't know what that is. Alright. That's a hit. Yep, sorry. I was trying to help.
Cool. Oh, you're good. 12 plus 5. 17. I should probably customize this as I'm mostly using acid.
And then it links to this wiki for solving.
And then we'll give it a chicken wing. 11's a miss, so no chicken wing.
Okay, I'm moving forward so I can see it. And Ray of Frost.
It might be your cache. Have you cleared cache yet on Chrome in a while? Or Firefox?
I'm not using Firefox, but I can try.
Yeah, there's like a step 1 to 3 it says follow, and then step 4 just in case. That's a miss, but it'll take half damage. It is bloody considered now officially.
Nice.
And yes, the Sorcerer's Burst missed for 12 to hit. Or is that 12 damage? Oh, that's 12 to damage. Oh, the Force
Yeah,
Strike. 11, yeah, it's a
the force strike did miss.
Okay.
The burst was 17 damage because it was acid.
Alright. Ophelia, it's your turn.
Alright.
You're-
Same thing. Gonna delay and two strike. 15
Yep.
for 7 and 8 damage. Really low on spell slots. That's all I can do.
Alright, Doug. You're grappled still. What would you like to do?
Hmm. Does grapple make my attacks have
Nope.
disadvantage?
It's just you have no speed.
Okay. I'll just swing on them then.
That's a hit.
13. Second attack. 18. Then I'll give Ophelia some temporary hit points.
Thank you.
Any luck, Vic?
Firefox then.
I gave him a wiki thing, so I don't know.
No, can you guys not hear me?
Yeah, I can
Here
do
we can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm downloading Firefox right now. That thing's not working. I don't know.
Oh, the wiki? Or just in general, technical issues?
Told me just to clear a cache, and I did that and rebooted, and nothing happened. So
Oh, on the wiki?
the next step.
It says a bunch of stuff. It says step 1...
Yeah.
In the middle of everything, it's a little hard to do all those
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
They're
it's a
trying
lot
to
of
be as
stuff.
quick as you can. So
Yeah, I think there's an extension or something, and there's a lot of things it could be. It's software, basically. That's all it is.
like, can you at least hit him? Use his hit to
Yeah,
on the
I can-
guy
I
while
can
you.
do his attacks, yeah. What does he want to do?
I'm not even paying attention anymore. I don't even know.
I told her the dead.
Yeah.
Normally,
You're
what
like
you
right
start
in
off
front
with.
of
It
it.
won't even load for me, your sheets. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, something's fucked up.
Roll 20's being stupid. Let me refresh. Oh, I got it too. Critical. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
It's roll 20.
What's that something to do with
Wait,
this
what's up?
character?
No,
His
it's roll
token or
20.
something?
It's literally roll 20. I can't
So
access
you can't-
anymore. I can access the
We
roll
killed
20s.
it.
I can access
Damn, I
the roll
crashed the
20, but I
system.
can't access... Yeah, the system's fucked.
We killed it.
Oh no.
Yeah, they won't let me access it now.
Sounds like if you're in, you're in. But if you
You're
can't
in. Yeah,
get
don't
in,
get off. Don't get off. You're stuck forever. I can't get back in. I can't even finish the game.
No way.
Nope. Won't let me.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Like, I literally can't get back. I can get
Technical
into... Yeah, as soon as I log into that, I get that weird fucking thing he had.
Oh, like as soon as you
Yeah.
load up this session.
Yep.
They might be doing something on Roll20
Let me
right
see it
now
on a
without
different game. I'm
updating.
gonna log into a different game and see if it's corrupted either on that one too.
All right, count it over.
Yep,
It's
they're
dead.
all
We're
they're
safe.
all messed up. Yep.
Yeah, we killed it.
I guess we'll end our session
Whoa.
early because I can't do anything about it. I can't even access anything anymore.
That is wild.
damn.
You know, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Things like
Technology is
this
not
do,
perfect.
You know, not perfect yet.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it now too. Once
You
I
logged off too?
refresh.
You crazy. You're crazy.
Oh,
Why'd
what?
you-
What? You said we were done.
Crazy.
I know, but I
Crazy,
didn't think you do it. Yeah, so it's
Crazy,
happening. If
crazy.
it's happening to all of us, then it's not just him.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yowzers.
You're getting DDoSed. All right, well, it's a little early to close it up, but we've done early before. But we'll continue onwards next week. In this
shit
epic
happens.
battle, it's kind of shitty, but it is what it is.
Wow, man. Till next time.
It is.